Good afternoon here, YouTube people. What is going on with you all today? I'm coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, it's been pretty cloudy here as of yet. Today, yesterday, day before. And it's rained here and there, but it didn't rain at all today. Most of the time, the sun tried to peek through. But we have some black clouds in the air, and, it's not exactly the most beautiful day on the planet. Anywho, I wanted to make this video here about to whom this may concern. Now, it's none of anybody's business what my doctor reports look like and this and that, but I have heard through the grapevine that somebody made up some kind of story about me, and I made a statement in a video that it wasn't me that gave you any kind of disease or anything like that. But I want you to look at this date, and you can see that I have zero. Look all the way down. There's hepatitis A, B, C, you name it. HIV is on there. Anything and everything is negative and non-reactive. So I don't have any actions towards any type of disease whatsoever. I am totally cleared of any disease, according to this. So as you can see, I do not have these types of things. None of it is pertaining to me. And people, they try to be malicious and make statements that, this person gave me this disease and that disease. But every little single thing, the date on it will prove to you, because there's no way to get rid of some of these diseases and stuff. 8/05/2025. So last Tuesday, I was at the doctor's office and I got these things taken care of. Right down there on the bottom says HIV screen final, non-reactive, negative. So I do not have whatsoever any kind of sicknesses. So if you hear, because you might just be a person that this person told that I did pass it on. And I don't pass on diseases, okay? I keep up with my times. When you get up to be my age and that, it's important to go to the doctor enough that you don't have any kind of illness and things like this. And I do the responsible thing. I'm always alert, and I'm always taking accountability of myself. So I don't care to hear that so-and-so said that you gave them this kind of disease and that kind of disease, because I'm not that way. I am 59 years old, and I can honestly say that I have 4 as my body count, okay? It's not a lot, especially for a man. But, I didn't really care to sleep around. I've been that way ever since I'm young. When I was young, AIDS, HIV, had just made the scene. And at that time, they were only talking about people getting that through having like homosexual type, relationships. I don't even like saying that, but nevertheless, I never worried about it at that time. But then they finally came out and said that anybody could get it. And so I did worry about that. And since then, I have not really partaken in that type of thing. I'm just not a loose cannon like that. Somebody might have the gall to say, well, this person gave me that and blah, 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 but it's not true. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So, I just wanted to put that out there because there are so many people that, they try to point the finger at you. And I've had this happen most of my life, as I've said. There are so many people here that, not just here, in the world is what I'm saying, that will say, they did this, they did that, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. But I can tell you, if you're out there and you're sleeping around with just any Tom, Dick, and Harry, or, vice versa with the women, then you have no right to be pointing out that it was somebody else. You have zero right. And you should get all of those people that you slept with checked, because then you'll find out the culprit, unless you gave it to them. But, it stems from that. I just wanted to make sure that the honest people out here will know that I wouldn't tell those kind of lies. I'm not... I did say in my last video, I said, I lied about my age. My age is a different thing. Some people aren't even bothered by age. They say age is just a number. There are women right here in Atlanta that wouldn't mind getting with me in their 20s. And they've said it to me. I'm not patting myself on the back or anything like that. It's just that today, in this day and time, people just want a good person, a good man or a good woman. They are not worried about how old you are or nothing like that, or how young you are. And it's the truth. As long as you're a good person, you give an equal give and take. You do what it is that that person expects of you, and you do what it is that that person expects of you, as long as they're not, way overboard, like I talked about the gold diggers. If it's a woman that has high expectations because they don't feel like they have the means or the way to make any kind of money or nothing like that, then that's a problem that is theirs. It's not your problem. And it vice versa too. I mean, a man can be the same way. But I am a man, so I'm talking specifically about gold digging women, but it works both ways, okay? But, there's people out here that just to get a rise out of somebody or whatever, they'll make up stories and say things that are not so. And that is why I showed you that paperwork. That is my paperwork, okay? I guess that's one thing that I didn't do. I didn't show you the front paper with my name on it, okay? So there is the front of that page with my name on it, my birth date, on exactly the day that I received it, which is today. And you can call that number and find out the information on your own. If they will release it to you, I don't know, because that happens to be a personal thing. If you go to a doctor and they give out your information to another person, there can be lawsuits involved in all of that and everything else. But once again, I have been liberated, because if you look at my paperwork, oh, there's my name in the bottom right there. But if you look at my paperwork, you can see that I have zero things wrong with me. Period. I did every single check of every single thing you could possibly have, and I do not have it. Anyways, I want you to know that I love you. I love you right there. Love yourself. Love my Father God. And by all means, love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.
The next day.